K. Fill in the middle with an A. It's Carlos and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah. Greetings and salutations. We had recorded something prior to this, and I said some pretty wild shit. I had a Cutwater. Yeah, I ain't uploading it for all you motherfuckers be asking what I said, but I ain't gonna tell you.
No excuses, Carlos.
Yeah, I was pretty messed up.
No
I was
excuses.
pretty messed up. I'm not gonna. You know what? I didn't know I had these thoughts in my brain.
Crazy.
But you know what made it clear? Cutwater did. So
Crazy.
big shout out to Cutwater to really exposing people for who they really are. You know?
Crazy.
And I just want to say that I feel good. Feel good. So
They're strong, man. They're a very, very strong drink. Like 12.5% alcohol in a 355 milliliter can. Like that's a lot of alcohol.
That's a lot of danger.
That's a lot of alcohol.
It's a lot of danger.
Yeah.
It's a lot of danger. But you know what? I'm in it to win it, baby. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it to have fun and keep fit and have fun. Body break. Remember that?
I do. I definitely do.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm trying to speak from the diaphragm, so if I sound like a loud drunk, I'm not. It's just I'm trying to. Nah. All right. Let's get this show on the road because we got quite a bit to talk about, especially the recent sports news that is near to dear. Well, I wouldn't say near and dear to Ryan's heart, but I'm sure Ryan has his 2 cents about it. But young world. Why am I so dead inside? My name is Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is The Blank with Carlos Ryan. Thank you for coming on. Well, these Cutwaters are no fucking joke.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
He's already there.
Yo, let me call my ex right quick.
We need to send
Yo, let me call my ex and see what's up. She's so happy with her kids and family now.
So, for those who don't know, supposedly Cutwater's like all over social media. Or something like that. Carlos brought this up to me last week and said something about how, what is it, like Gen Z kids? Is it like just social media in general? They've created this thing about Cutwater and it being like really, I don't know, it really, really messes you up. It messes you up. So you're seeing...
Looks like I'm not the only one that drank Cutwater.
So you're seeing Carlos in full effect of Cutwater Carlos today.
So, like, I'm drinking the rum Mai Tai. Pretty good. Good flavor. This will get you in trouble. This will get you canceled.
You haven't even finished one yet.
No, I'm not even halfway done.
You're not even halfway done yet,
and
you feel it a little bit.
I'm feeling a little spirit. I don't know if it's holy or if it's alcohol.
Crazy.
But it's something.
Crazy.
I'm gonna take a little more sip. All right, and say hi to the kids while I take a sip.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Friday if you happen to listen on the Friday. Happy weekend if you happen to be listening on the weekend. It's a long weekend this weekend. It's extremely hype.
It's so messed up. I was talking to somebody, and they're like, "Oh, you have plans for the long weekend?" I'm like, "When's that?" Dude, is it weird that I'm working all these days, and I don't know what the long weekend is anymore?
That's crazy.
It's like, God damn.
You're
I
crazy.
used to look forward to those all the time, but now I just don't know.
Don't let yourself get old, man.
It's
Don't
no.
let yourself get old.
I'm falling for the trap.
So it's funny 'cause speaking of that, I was talking to my coworker and he's actually new in Canada.
Oh,
And
welcome. Where's he from?
he's Algerian,
Ooh.
but he lived in Russia, Poland, and France. And then he came to Canada just to try it out and see how he does
Damn.
out here. So I was telling him, I'm like, oh, man, like, what do you got planned for this weekend? He's like, I don't know, come back on, he's like, figure out some stuff, have some drinks, and then come back on Monday morning. I'm like, oh, by the way, man, like, we actually have a long weekend this weekend. And he was like, what? He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, it's Labor Day. And he's like, what? He's like, yes. He's like, Ryan, the bringer of good news. So we don't have to come in on Monday.
I'm glad for him for that.
It is absolutely wonderful.
But welcome to Canada.
Yeah.
Dobro Pajalovic, bienvenue. Welcome.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy about that.
Do you care for one?
No, I'm going to let you drink both of them and be on your own today.
Very well. I'll do that.
I want to see what full effect Carlos happens to be like after two of these things.
You don't understand.
Two of them.
You don't
He's already had one. We're not even 5 minutes into the show.
I'm not even at one. I'm not even halfway done.
We're not even like 6 minutes into the show.
And
he's
getting crazy.
And he's already not even. He doesn't even know where he is at this moment.
Ryan, you know what your problem is. You don't even know, dude. You don't even know.
This one's literally just gonna be like drunken Carlos confessions.
Ooh, baby, I like the way.
Crazy.
Every day.
Crazy.
All right, we're gonna talk about Micah Parsons.
Yeah, we could talk about Micah Parsons.
All right. So
what are your thoughts?
You footballers, shot callers out there. Micah Parsons, the Dallas baby, the love boy of the Dallas Cowboys, has been traded to Green Bay Packers for 4 years, $188 million.
Yeah, that's got to be a record.
$188 million. What can one do with $188 million in 4 years?
It's crazy, man.
The possibilities
crazy.
Are essentially, they're not endless. They're $188 million, but you can do a lot.
How old is Micah Parsons? Do you
He's
know?
probably a young cat. I would say probably he's definitely early 20s.
I'm just looking up how old Micah Parsons is.
I would say 20.
He is 26 years old.
Woo! 1 year off.
1999.
Damn.
May 26th.
He's a 90s baby, and
He's a 90s
I
baby.
respect it. I'll always respect him. Any of these motherfuckers that come up that are born 2000 after, fine God, bro. There's no reason why you're born in the 2000s and you look like you're 76.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. But anyways, they just get traded. He gets just traded. Yeah. See, this Cutwater just.
Wow.
No.
I think we have to get.
Goddamn wreck.
I think we have to get rid of.
Bro, I think it's just one of those.
I think we're just gonna
episodes.
stop this episode from now on.
Keep recording though, because this might be great. This might be the
Crazy.
episode that'll get us freaking viral, bro.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And then when they get back from the second break, I might be freaking just in my boxers. Who knows, dude? Who knows? But anyways, let's talk about Micah being traded. You know, did you watch the Cowboys documentary?
No, I didn't.
I watched.
I wouldn't watch anything about the Cowboys ever.
Hold on. Bro, listen. They're America's team for a reason, pal. I watched only the first episode. I didn't finish it because it actually was pretty intriguing. But essentially from what I got from the first episode was Jerry Jones is the spawn of Satan.
Wow.
And he came in, he fired the coach that got them the numerous Super Bowl championships. And he also traded Herschel Walker, who was the best player on that team at the time. But then they added a few players. But they won some chips again. You know?
Yeah. Under Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and the name of the QB escapes me. Why is it? What's his name? You know the name of the QB. God. He looks like he's known for looking like Jay-Z. The white guy. The QB for the Cowboys back in those days.
Mike Ditka.
No. Mike did he even play for the? He was a coach for the Bears.
I
By the
don't
way,
know.
boys, I'm depending on you this season. Bears, bear down. Let's go. Oh fuck, what's his name? It's gonna escape me. It's gonna bother me now. But yes, basically they interviewed Jerry Jones is in it. They interview him, asking him questions. It's his story, his side of things. They interview a few players. Prime is in it. The names are escaped. I should have not taken this Cutwater because now
Crazy.
I'm forgetting everything.
Crazy.
Folks. You know what? Fuck love. Fuck everything. Fuck everybody. Fuck sports. Let's talk about my love life for a second, dude.
This is
why
absolute madness
why-
already.
why-
We're not even. We're 10 minutes in.
Why?
We have no structure. You have no discipline.
No
you
di-
have no. You have no discipline. You have no structure.
There is no.
Yeah.
There's no aggression.
There's no aggression.
You'll chill, man.
I'm telling you,
Oh
we're
my god,
this
yo,
is
man.
literally this is literally the best and worst episode we've ever
Troy
done.
Aikman.
Troy Aikman.
That was his name.
Got it.
Yeah, but yeah, they interviewed a few but yeah, no, Jerry Jones was hated literally since he
Yeah.
started his tenure as the I guess manager, CEO, or manager.
Whatever, the general
President?
manager, president, something like that. Yeah.
So he, but he basically at the end of from what I gathered from the documentary, is just like he's trying to save the Cowboys. He wants to let you know that like all these decisions that he's making is for the betterment of the team. But then he trades Micah Parsons.
Crazy.
Who's probably the star of that team aside from Dak Prescott. And I don't know what to tell you, folks. I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, because, yeah, like, if you watch that documentary, this is not the craziest trade he has made. It's probably up there with the craziest.
Yeah.
But he has a history of making these wild-ass trades that lead nowhere.
Yeah.
So, Jerry, Denzel said it best. All money ain't good money, Jerry.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're going to go from here. I don't get it. Like, yeah, sure. Like, they're probably, I think they're up there in terms of most money made in the NFL, right?
The Cowboys?
Yeah.
I think the Cowboys are like one of the number one organizations in sports
Right?
ever.
Right?
Like of all
I
time.
think they generate a lot of money, but at the same time, when were you last in the Super Bowl again?
It's been a long, long time.
Uh,
It's been quite a long time.
I thought the sports teams were in it for championships, not to make moolah. I mean,
Yeah.
moolah helps,
Yeah.
but if you're not using it to better the team, then what are we doing?
Yeah, I was watching this like ESPN sort of talk show thing when the news dropped about a second ago before Carlos actually got in today. And they were talking about how they've interviewed some of the like upper management at the Cowboys, and the Cowboys upper management were saying like, yeah, like one of our biggest concerns is paying these people too much. Like, we understand that they're talented and we understand that we need them to be able to win and stuff like that, but we're just paying way too much for some of these players, or they're demanding too much. So then now you have Micah Parsons, a defensive player in the NFL, go out and get $47 million, and $136 million of that is guaranteed. $47 million a year, $188 million over the next 4 years, and $136 million is guaranteed. That is an absolute mind-blowing contract for a defensive player.
I mean,
Crazy. Like, that's
for
absolutely
mind you,
legendary.
offensive, probably. I can't even imagine the money offensive players make.
I think even like Dak Prescott was like, when he started making like $20 million a year, we were like, wow, like that's crazy.
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
I don't even think like Patrick Mahomes makes that money.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Isn't that insane?
Yeah. I gotta look. I would like to look that up. Like, it's so crazy, that amount, and I'm extremely happy for him. Like, I can't say anything against Micah Parsons. I love him as a player. He's absolute beast.
Fantastic player.
He's gonna be legendary.
I
If
don't
he,
wanna- you shouldn't. He's not to blame for
No.
any of the situation.
no,
Let's be clear. It's not his decision. Like, Jerry Jones is the one
Yeah.
goofing up here.
It's like in anything, you know. I mean, like other people will find more value in you, and if there's a company or a person that doesn't see value in you, then
Leave.
yeah, leave. Like, and that's exactly how it is. And I know that people are gonna say like, you know, these people get paid too much, and yeah, I kind of agree with that. But
Yeah,
it's, I'm extremely happy for Micah Parsons. I'm more of a
absolutely.
defensive minded person when it comes to sports, anyways.
Yeah.
I like defense. So I'm extremely happy to see that he went to, especially Green Bay, because
Team with a
yeah,
absolute, arguably the most respected team in NFL.
yeah,
I
like
mean, they have the most championships and
yeah, most
the NFL.
championships.
Yeah.
Like the Green Bay, the city. Like
Yeah.
you're technically you go. If you go to live in Green Bay, you're technically just a shareholder of the Green Bay Packers, regardless if you like football or not. It's just a
Absolutely.
football city. They deserve someone that's as good as Micah Parsons. That's going to bring
Absolutely.
them to the
With
top.
fans that will appreciate.
And Green Bay's actually on the up and coming, like the up and coming with talent. They got a young QB that took over for Aaron Rodgers. Like
Aaron.
Green Bay could easily be in the Super Bowl within the next like 3 years with this trade. So it's going to be extremely interesting to see what happens. But yeah, no, I'm overall excited, and I'm sorry if you're a Cowboys fan, but fuck the Cowboys.
I mean, they're not
Like,
great. I mean,
absolute
I wouldn't say
bums.
fuck the Cowboys because you know your fan base is probably going through it.
Absolute
I will say
bums.
fuck Jerry Jones though, because that dude's a scumbag. Who
I
only
forget-
cares about moolah.
I forget which GM in the NFL came out and said something about like, oh, if you let your prisoners run the prison, then you like lose control of it or something like that. And he was talking about in the NFL that if you allow your players to start demanding salaries or start demanding certain things, then you're not running your prison anymore. And he used the word prisoners.
I'm almost.
It was either it might have been Jerry Jones or the Houston Texas owner. I don't remember exactly what it was, but
I love how they're both from Texas.
just
so
stuff like
sounds
that. Yeah, I know. Just stuff like that. It's like it's so crazy that like I understand it's an organization and it's an entertainment company in itself, the NFL, but don't treat your players like crap. It's like Micah Parsons 100% goes out and gets deserved to get paid $47 million an hour or a year. So
the work speaks for itself.
yeah, crazy.
Oh boy, that's sad. But hey, Cowboys fans, I mean, you can keep supporting all you want to, but if you don't make your voice heard, look at this guy. All right, here's your deal, for the folks. Let me give you an inside scoop behind the scenes. As you all may know, we have a third co-host of the Blank, who did make sporadic appearances here and there. But he decided. Well, we told you the story as to what happened during that windstorm, and since then, he decided to become very much a Republican, and he started looking up Mein Kampf a little bit and realized that these dictators are onto something. So every time I come through, he always hides in the goddamn closet. I'm obviously referring to the cat, Cheeto, as the streets call him, and he always hides in the closet every time I appear. Now, some of you may say he's just a scaredy cat, which is a term that has been used for years. Me, I use it. I'm gonna use my victim mentality and use it as racial profiling, and just say it's severe racism, and I'm just gonna call it. So if you, from here on out, I decided I'm just going to come in here with a kufi and just African clothing on and you can hear him in the back now. He does not like that at all. He doesn't. I'm going to wear a kufi. See what I mean?
He is a white cat.
There it is.
He is a white cat.
There it is,
I'll be honest with you.
So I'm going to do it, and I don't care who doesn't like it. I don't need your permission. So
yeah,
that's just a little behind this. I didn't mean I'm sorry to expose behind the scenes. We want to talk about the show. We just want to talk about current events, but I didn't mean to expose the drama behind the scenes. But I just had to say it. I had to get it out in the open.
This is part 1.5 of Carlos's Cutwater Confessions. So
Yeah.
you keep going, man.
Okay.
You keep doing what you need to do this
Speaking of
episode.
my 2 cents. Speaking of my 2 cents, um, I don't know if you heard, but I assume you did because it was everywhere this past weekend. Rampage Jackson's kid.
Yes.
Did you watch the video?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay.
And I normally don't really care for stuff like that.
Sure, but I mean, it
but
was literally
it
everywhere.
was
You
literally
couldn't
everywhere.
avoid. You couldn't avoid.
And
it.
everyone
Like,
knows
I
I'm a
mean,
huge
even
Reddit user, so it was all over Reddit.
Like in the Reddit space, you could not have avoided. You
can't get
could
rid of
not have. Okay, so you saw the video.
I did.
Did you do a deep dive, or did you just watch that incident occur?
I just watched the incident.
Okay, what were your thoughts on that incident specifically?
Wild.
Insane.
Yes.
Okay, let me give you my. I'll give you my back.
You got to give an explanation for those who haven't seen.
I mean, if you haven't
this video,
seen it, I don't know where you've been, but basically, Rampage Jackson, UFC legend, icon,
Hall of Famer, comedian,
yeah, funny dude, very funny guy,
actor.
Yes,
I think he's an actor.
Yeah, he was in a few movies. Yeah.
Like.
So basically, he started streaming on the platform Kick. So there's Twitch, and then there's platforms such as Kick.
Yep.
And Rampage has been doing it for like a few months now, I'd like to say. And his son, Raja Jackson, also joined in the streaming platform. And things are going good. Their views are going well. And basically, Rampage does the comedy stuff. He goes to clubs, just jokes around with people. And he jokes around with his son. So Raja, on the other hand, he also goes out and he's pretty quiet. You can tell he's a bit of an introvert, unlike his father.
Mm-hmm.
But he usually shows himself training. He actually had he got a concussion while training. I don't know how long ago, maybe a few days prior, and a few days after that, he went back to streaming. He said that his head was still messed up, but he was invited to a pro wrestling show. So he was there I guess he was there to just watch the show, but also there to be a part of it, as a act.
Yeah.
But while there, he was meeting the wrestlers. He was getting to know them. One of them was in character and stood up to him and saying, "Oh yeah, you don't know who I am." He's introducing himself. He says his character name is Psycho Stu. Psycho Stu then proceeds to get an empty beer can, smashes it in the head, and Raja didn't appreciate that. He was insulted, and everything calmed down, cool, chill out. There was obviously a misunderstanding. Psycho Stu then apologized. They both shook hands, and they went on their way.
Yes.
Raja was then told, "Hey, look, you can get your get back if you want, just by going into the ring and rough him up a little bit." There was never any intention to actually hurt the guy, but just in a pro wrestling space, essentially. So Raja's waiting. He's reading the chat. Chat's calling him a bitch, saying, "Oh, you should have done something," saying you're too soft. And then his father, Rampage Jackson, calls Raja and says, "Yo, are you good? I heard some dude in tights freaking smashed a beer can on your head." Raja said, "No, it wasn't that serious. Relax." And Rampage's like, "All right, if you're good, then whatever." Hangs up the phone. You can tell over time that Raja's feeling from the comments that it's getting to him. And then Raja the Psycho Stu's match comes up. He's in the ring wrestling with the other opponent. And at one point, Raja is called in to the ring. Raja then goes up to Psycho Stu, slams Psycho Stu to the ground. And at that point, when he slammed him to the ground, he was definitely out cold. He wasn't moving. And Raja then proceeded to punch the guy in the face 23 times is what I'm hearing.
Wow. That's crazy.
23 times.
23 times. I was thinking maybe it was like
cold.
10.
He is out. If he wasn't out cold from the slam, he was definitely out cold from the first two shots.
Yeah.
So 23 times in total is how many times he was punched in the face.
It wasn't an act at that point.
Yeah, no.
It was definitely full force.
You can tell in the video that he was
he
putting
meant
all
it.
in those punches. So Raja is then stopped. Another wrestler whose match it wasn't jumped into the ring to stop him. Then a few other wrestlers came in to stop. The wrestler Psycho Stu's face is all bloody, and according to paramedics, he was choking on his blood and teeth.
Wow.
He lost a lot of teeth.
Wow, that's wild.
And yeah, it was pretty bad. But
Crazy,
as of
man.
now, Psycho Stu is okay. He's conscious. He's still a bit like the way I see it. Psycho Stu will not be 100% after this.
Yeah,
No, he's like there's gonna be something that will fuck him up for the rest of his life from this.
definitely.
I want to remind you, like the Psycho Stu actually was a veteran too, and he has like severe PTSD. He uses wrestling as like a thing to calm it down.
Wow.
And yeah, so this must have definitely like this will probably set him back a few years.
Yeah.
All right. That being said, my take on this, it's attempted murder. The way you want to see it, like if he wasn't stopped, the Psycho Stu 100% would be dead.
100%.
It goes to show me that some people should not be live streaming.
Definitely not.
If you do not have the temperament to take criticism or just to take comments from people online who don't even know you, who are just making comments because they just want to, then you shouldn't be streaming. I mean, you can even watch some of the videos and notice how people are calling him a bitch and shit. And he was saying to the chat, "Hey, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy."
That's crazy.
How much money? Do
Wow.
you think? How many subs do I get before I? All right, if I get 50 subs, then I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy.
Crazy.
So not only was it like attempted murder, it was premeditated.
Yeah.
Like,
Did
any lawyer can watch that video, be like, dude, this guy's going to. In my opinion, yeah, he's going to jail. 100%.
Did it show, like, I didn't see any of the kick stream aspect of it. I think I just saw, like, the video where he walks in,
That was
picks
on
him
Kick.
up. Oh, that was on Kick. Like, did it show, like, how many subs he got? Like,
No, I didn't count.
because I'm wondering if, like, that plays a role into it.
Regardless, you could
Yeah.
tell. I don't think
Yeah.
he got any sub, like maybe like a few. I don't think he reached that goal that he was mentioning.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was gonna do it regardless. Like
Yeah.
he even mentioned, he said at one point, "Oh, my dad won't ever call me a bitch after this."
Yeah.
Like you could tell the comments were getting to him. He was like, I don't even think Psycho Stu had anything to do with it. Essentially, it's just like the comments and between his dad calling him out and shit.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it goes to show you if you don't have the temperament to take criticism, or not even criticism, just like freaking to handle trolls' comments, why go on stream?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if you are an MMA fighter, it goes to show you that like some people are more sensitive than others.
Yep.
So now, from what you've heard and what you saw in that video, do you think Roger should be in some people's kids?
110%. He's Rampage kid.
Yeah.
You know.
So you saying Rampage should have done? You think
Rampage also belongs in some people's
kids? You know what?
kids.
And I'm gonna say agree with that because Rampage was not. You can tell like if you watch a compilation of how Rampage was bro. You could even tell they were father and son. They were like joking around like they're buddies.
Yeah. It's like it's just an extremely unfortunate like situation where, you know, we've talked about social media in the past in a lot of our episodes, and you know we always have some sort of an opinion on it. You know, I'm a lot more negative about it than Carlos is, and I think Carlos nailed it. You know, right on the head. It's that people shouldn't be live streaming. People shouldn't be doing this stuff for money online and stuff like that. And, you know, after the break, we'll talk about another one of the stories that Carlos actually brought up as well with one of the live streamers that actually passed away on Kick, I think.
Can you believe that both those incidents happened the same week?
But just, yeah, like it's absolute madness, like what's going on with like this whole concept of like humiliation streaming or like, you know, real life streaming and people just doing all this kind of stuff for, you know, quote unquote clout. To be able to get like viewers or whatever it may be, and it's extremely sickening to see that there's viewers that actually watch this stuff and egg people on and are willing to put their money towards it and stuff like that. It's it's just a terrible, terrible aspect overall. And like Raja, hopefully he finds some sort of help. He definitely is not all up there.
No.
Whether it's due to like CTE from training, whether it's due to him being bullied his whole life from viewers on Kick or his dad calling him a bitch all the time. All of that plays into this role of like people just need to get better in a certain sense, and that stuff shouldn't be allowed. So like I also blame Kick for giving them a platform as well.
100%.
There's a lot of issues that surround this in full that need to be looked at. So I think that's
There it is.
yeah, for Raja at least.
Absolutely.
And we're definitely going to be talking about the other situation in our part 2 of Carlos's Cutwater Confessions.
Yeah.
'Cause that story is absolutely crazy as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We talked about it last week.
Oh, we did?
What?
Okay, never mind then.
Do you not recall that?
No, I don't.
What the French dude that died on
Yes,
Kick?
yeah.
Do you not remember that?
Crazy. Yeah, no, I think we did. Yeah, we did talk about it. Okay,
Oh
never
my
mind then. Yeah.
gosh.
So yeah, according to last week, that exists. So we don't have to talk about it again, but just crazy.
It happened
So.
in the same week.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And statistic is that they read for Canadian children exactly. So there is a generation after Gen Z, and they're saying that 53% of them want to become content creators.
I don't blame them in that sense because you're young,
Yeah.
you're seeing like all these young people make crazy amounts of money
Absolutely.
from donors and like just from doing crazy stuff online. Like you
Yeah.
had all these kids that were in like the Gen Z
Mm.
like sort of age group and like driving nice cars and like partying and all that kind of stuff and like going to different clubs at such a young age with having all kinds of money from however they got their money. Just why wouldn't the younger generation see that and be like, I don't gotta go to school. I don't gotta go to like post-secondary. I don't gotta do anything with my
But here's
life.
the
If
thing,
I
I
just
don't-
get a good personality and then people will watch me, then I'm gonna make a bunch of money.
But I don't think these kids are ready
Yeah.
for that because you have to sacrifice a lot. Like you have to be home, like 24/7, and just be in that chair. And knowing some of these kids, they probably like when that first bill comes up, they're probably going to be willing to do anything and everything to pay. So it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope if you guys are doing content creation, let's hope you have talent and not just doing some dumb shit online for views.
Yeah.
Okay? Because at the end of the day, like, have some self-respect for yourselves. That's all I got to say about that. But let's take a break because I just finished my Mai Tai.
Yeah.
And shout out to Cutwater. We're not sponsored by Cutwater, but
Is it an American brand? I think it is.
an American brand. It says on the most awarded canned cocktail USA.
Yeah.
But they have a Long Island flavor, but it's not here.
That's unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate. Now that's a flavor I would have tried.
Yeah.
But either or. Anyways, I got some videos to show Ryan. So let's watch these videos and let's see what's next.
We'll be back.
All right,
Okay, everybody.
YouTube of the week.
So we're back. Carlos has this video to show me. It's from his two boys in Quebec.
Quebec. Well, I don't want no disrespect to you guys, but it's only the beginning part of this that I want you to watch because it's the TikTok that I'm really wanting you to watch. I saw it and I'm like, wow, that's very interesting. But no disrespect, but I don't think we should get Abba and Peach's opinion this week. I think you and I should speak on it because I did find it quite interesting. But it is on Abba and Peach's channel. If you want their take on it, please go to their channel, support, and watch it. But
All right.
Ryan, I mean, it's on relationships, so I know you've been in relationships and you can speak on relationships. So you can watch this beginning part and give me your take on what you've just watched.
All right.
Here we go.
So here we go.
What you say, man? I'll be your girlfriend officially.
Buddy, I've done this before. I've been here before.
This guy's got great energy, man.
Yeah.
This guy in the middle. I like him. He's got a great smile. He's got a great mustache.
You know, but he's telling people he's been there before, though.
Oof. Did the whole thing. I made sure to get her favorite dessert. I remember it was like I think our first date, second date. I asked her, "Hey, what's your favorite dessert?" And I made sure to put in my notes because I would put everything in my notes that she told me that she liked or disliked or she wanted to do one day. I wrote it all down in my notes. And on the day I asked her to be my girlfriend, I got her the exact type of dessert that she said was her favorite. I forgot what it was. It's been a while. But it was something about when they use like a little torch on top of the little like cheesecake type thing or whatever.
So Carlos is opening his second Cutwater
I'm on my
during
second
the
Cutwater.
receipt.
It's the lime margarita. Have you had this flavor? Which flavor did you have?
I've had that. I've had both of them.
Oh, you've had both.
Yes.
We don't.
I think there's
have,
actually
like,
three of them.
There's like three flavors.
Three of them. I think there's three of them. I've tried all three.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Which was your favorite?
They're all equally disgusting,
okay,
but amazing at the exact same
right.
time.
I don't like your reviews of alcohol ever.
Yes.
You're gross. Anyways, here's my review for the lime margarita.
So this is Carlos's Cutwater Confessions Part 2.
It's definitely lime.
Lime's not for everybody.
It's all right. It's definitely not the last flavor, but it's okay. It's okay. So I've had this is 25% alcohol in me.
Carlos is definitely going to be drunk by the end of the episode. So
Whatever.
wait for Part 2 after
I don't
this.
care.
We're going to see
I don't care,
exactly
dude.
Carlos's Confessions Part 2.
But let's sorry to interrupt the whole toxic thing, but listen to this guy's experience with his previous girlfriend.
Got it.
And I asked her, like, will you be my girlfriend on this? I called in advance. I called 2 weeks in advance to this restaurant. I was like, hey, yo, can you, like, get this dessert for? I don't know if y'all do this or not. Bro, I had the whole staff working all day. They told me this after I asked her. They're like, we've been working all day because we've been so excited that you wanted to do this. We were trying to figure out how to make it pretty and do what plate and what da-da-da-da. Bro,
Amazing.
the staff thought it was so cute the way I asked her to be my girlfriend that they gave us the parking for free, the dessert for free, and they just kept bringing us drinks, and the drinks were also free because they thought the way I did it was so cute. I also got her this bouquet of flowers, all that, and it was great. You know, after the date, we went home and I spent the night. It was sweet. The next morning, I kissed her on the forehead and I went to work. And 36 hours later, she told me that she didn't want to be together anymore. And then a couple days after that, she was getting cracked by another man. It's not funny. It's not funny, but it's like, dang, dude, really? A couple days? Oh my gosh, when I found out, I was so sick. I remember after I found out, because I found out like in person, like in her face, in her apartment, that she had been cracked by another dude. And when I heard that, I swore on every...
So I can only assume what cracked means
from pile drive, ground and pound.
Okay, that's the first time I've ever heard that term ever been used.
It's a very Gen Z thing. When someone when you crack,
okay,
you engage in coitus.
Okay, I got
intercourse.
It. Okay, I got it.
Right.
Everything. All I could hear was static. I stood up and I just walked out her apartment, and I ended up in my car. I don't even remember how. I just remember I ended up in my car and I ended up in front of my house. Mind you, she lived an hour away. I don't remember the car ride home.
All right.
So, question number.
All right. Oh, it's crazy.
That was
You're
hilarious.
laughing at this dude's pain?
Okay, wait a second.
Jesus. Are you sure you don't want to drink this Cutwater, bro?
No, I'm 100% okay.
Oh my God. All right. What
Okay.
is your take as to what you just? That's mental.
Okay. If I go back and I rewind,
Yeah.
so we're not gonna watch Abba and Preach's.
No.
Okay, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to OBS. Shout out to OBS.
Wait. There is another.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Video.
Okay, so in this case, it was the second date. Did he say that?
It was there. No. He asked her what her favorite dessert was on the second date, but this was like a few dates later.
Okay, so a few dates later.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're assuming that the girl said yes at the table.
Yes.
Will
she
you be
did.
my girlfriend?
Yes.
Right.
And she even accepted the flowers and everything.
So she accepted the flowers and everything. And then a couple days later, she goes, you know
Not
what?
even a couple days.
36 hours.
36 hours.
36 hours.
A
Okay.
day and a bit.
She goes, I don't want to be with you anymore.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
And then she goes out and finds someone else.
30 days later, he walked.
30 days later.
30 days later.
He goes back to her apartment for some reason.
They wanted to talk. And
did they say why though?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Probably just to get there, just to see where they're at, and found out that she was entering a Extreme Rules match with another dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
But now
it doesn't sound good from both sides,
Right.
but I'm not going to say that guy's fully innocent.
No?
No, definitely not.
Go ahead. What's your take
Definitely
on
not.
that? Why do you feel that way?
So he does a grand gesture by getting a whole restaurant
Absolutely.
to then do like this whole romantic
Pretty
thing.
romantic, though.
Yeah, but not everyone's into romance.
That's true.
Does he
not
know
for
that?
everybody.
That's not for everybody.
That's not for
Not
everybody.
everyone's into grand gestures.
Not everyone believes in the whole movie,
Exactly.
romantic TV.
And then he went out and did it because
Absolutely.
he thought it was romantic.
Absolutely.
Did he get an okay from
well,
her?
the thing is, I believe he was under the assumption that all females feel that romance. They want
As
the
soon as
romantic
you
TV.
assume,
That's true.
you make an ass out of yourself. This is why he's not innocent.
That's right. Or as Fresh Prince says, once you make an assumption, you make an ass out of you, and the shall shun you.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
You cannot assume. That is the assumption.
That's right.
I literally praise the dude. I like what he did. You know what I mean?
I loved it.
I loved it.
Even
But-
I almost had a tear
but-
from that.
That is where he went wrong. Right from there.
Mm.
When keeping it real
Goes
wrong. That's where he went wrong. She might have felt pressure to be like, you know what? I will be your girlfriend.
Right.
They go home afterwards. She takes she takes the flowers. Like, okay, like he's love bombing me now.
Are you saying that she felt pressured?
Yeah.
Because of the whole.
Easily. I would feel
she
pressured.
may not have been into it,
Yeah.
but because of the whole pressure, and now that all eyes are on her, she has to say yes.
Yeah. Happens all the time.
Interesting.
I think if that was the other way around, I would hope that I would have the strength enough to say, you know what, this is too much,
Yeah.
and then walk out of the restaurant.
But at the same time, if you did, would you not feel some type of way because you embarrassed her in front of folks?
Yeah. So then I'd be like, so to not embarrass you in front of
Yeah.
everybody, I will go
Let's
ahead
go
with
t-
this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That is where he went wrong, my friend.
But now, because the title of this video is "Why I Turned Toxic."
Why I turned toxic.
So after this, he became numb. After this,
Yeah.
this hurt him,
Just fine.
and now every time he
Everyone
goes
learns
with a
from
female,
everyone goes from their
he
mistakes.
just
It's
goes
fine.
cracks females and feels no way about.
And there's nothing wrong with that either.
To
I don't
each their
blame.
own.
To each their own.
To each their own.
And then 30 days
Yeah.
after this happened, he
Yeah.
finds himself back at her place.
Yeah.
You saying that 30 days she shouldn't have been cracked by somebody else? Because if
Mm.
he was cracking somebody else in 30 days,
Would he be
Yeah.
hurt?
that's what I'm saying. So I
Mm.
don't feel bad for this dude.
Damn.
I do
no
not feel
ways.
bad
You
for
feel
this
no
dude.
ways about
And I
it.
don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for the girl.
Right.
I'm glad.
They're just not.
They
just
were
weren't for
they
each
weren't
other.
meant for each other.
Mm.
That's all it is.
Ron, you are dropping just bombs today.
So that is not it.
You are just dropping so.
I like what he did though. I
Right.
do respect him for it.
Absolutely.
110%. I will give it.
Absolutely.
I will shake his hand and be
Yeah.
like, "Look, your heart was in the right place.
Yeah.
Hers wasn't."
You know what it is? The man. I'll say it in analogy terms. The man was practicing for the NBA Finals when he should have been setting up plays for the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh.
You can't
Ooh.
and not to aside from all the jokes and stuff, you can't really assume stuff like that. Like I think that's and like to even put that on TikTok, and I
Yeah.
understand that like putting your social media is like your experiences in
Right.
life and like sharing it with others.
Right.
Not everyone may agree with them, but at least you put
Absolutely.
them up there so that maybe other people can learn or like it's part of an entertainment aspect of
Right.
it. But I think videos like that is what can create like the concept of like, oh man, this is why guys are toxic.
Right.
And then give guys an excuse to be a little bit more toxic because then they see videos like that and being like, yeah, girls are just, whatever. I don't think that's fair.
And also, because in the comments, obviously people will be like, girls will jump in and be like, "Oh man, I would have appreciated that."
Oh, yeah, of
I
course.
would have said yes.
Of course.
But at the end of the day,
Of course.
he's not dating you.
No.
He
Has
was
nothing to do with
dating
you.
her.
Nothing to do with you.
He liked her.
Exactly.
She, according to him, she fit all the criteria. She made him feel all types of ways.
Yes.
Probably tell the family about her.
Yep.
Probably told friends about her.
Yep.
And he was like, you know what? Let me move on.
Yep.
Did all of that. She said yes. He was probably on cloud effing 9.
Yep.
And then 36 hours later, it crashed down on him.
I would
30 days later, it made it much worse for him.
I would rather hear it 36 hours later than 3 months later.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like
because then the whole conversation of where is this coming from?
Yeah, like what? Yeah, we were together. We're fine. 36 hours later, she's probably like, you know what? I actually don't really like this guy that much. Like maybe I just got caught up in that moment for a second. At least I can tell him, look, this isn't for me.
Right.
I think I respect that from her perspective.
I mean,
110% on my end.
Here's the thing, but you can make an argument that like maybe she should have said, I get it, it would have been embarrassing.
Yeah.
But I think in the long run, he would have appreciated it if she had said no at the table.
Yeah, definitely.
You can make an argument.
Yeah, I could definitely make an argument. Yeah,
like, I mean, at the time, he's probably going to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's just like, oh, you know what? In the long run, I'm glad it didn't go any further than that.
Yeah. I think like there's never like in the illustrious words of Chris Brown, there's never the right time to say goodbye. Never. Like and I don't mean to bring up Chris Brown because people are on Chris Brown like on the fence about him.
Carlos calling, fuck that shit.
But I'm just
Here's
saying.
the deal. All you fuckers out there that are like mad about Chris Brown and like what happened, bro. You guys were in grade school like us. You knew what those songs meant to us, bro. You listened to that song and be like, yo, I can relate to that shit. But you had no idea what that song meant.
Illustrious.
You know what I
Chris
mean?
Brown.
Like, bro, that song resonates to this day. Especially if you've been through heartbreak, you knew exactly what the song is going through. So I don't want to hear none of that shit about, oh, Chris Brown is this, Chris Brown is that. Chris Brown just had 2 shows at Rogers Stadium with more seats than the fucking Rogers Center. So fuck y'all and Chris Brown is the goddamn truth.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Those words resonate regardless of who's saying it.
Yeah, like there's never in any relationship, there's never going to be a good time to break it off with anybody. And then some people aren't willing to do it in public. There's also that aspect.
Unless you caught your partner cheating.
Yeah.
Well, even then, actually, it's still like
it's tough, man. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Do you have kids in place? Like, there's so many different factors when it comes to relationships. And yes, I can sit there and be like, oh man, how could you stay? Or like, why did it take so long? Or how did you go ahead with that kind of stuff? But like, everybody's lifestyle is different. Everybody makes different decisions.
Yes.
It's really tough to kind of judge somebody based off of that. My heart hurts for him, but he made the wrong assumption. I think that's in my end. And then she was probably like, man, like, I like this guy. I'm having fun with him. I don't really want to be his girlfriend, but I don't really want to break his heart in public. I'll go ahead with it. At least 36 hours later when I get some sleep after maybe the drinks we had. Sorry.
Maybe she had too many Cutwaters at the time.
You know?
Damn.
Well, he said that they stayed over.
Yeah.
They probably slept together.
He kissed her on the forehead the next morning. Yeah. And it was lovey-dovey romance.
So another one of the things as well that you hear a lot within, especially the younger generation, like not a lot of people can tell you up front that I'm going to break up with you. Right. That's another thing.
Oh, no, definitely not.
If you think about the amount of times that you read stories from like relationship Reddits or you hear from anybody where people just ghost each other. She easily could have just ghosted him.
He could have.
You know what I mean? But at least she was like, you know what, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
I don't have the balls to do it in front of you in person. At least I will text you and be like, look, I'm not dealing with you no more.
And funny enough, back then that was like when we were going to high school, breaking up via text was considered a bitch move.
Yeah. Easily. Yeah.
Freaking
it was terrible.
Taylor Swift and Joe Jonas used to date, and Taylor Swift made a whole shit about Joe Jonas breaking up with her via text.
Yeah.
And he was considered a bitch at the time.
At least he got it.
But he went through with it.
Yeah.
It was communicated, regardless of how. It was
It was
communicated
communicated.
that it ended.
Exactly. Not everyone has, and I don't blame you if you don't,
Right.
because like just everyone's different in a certain sense. Like everyone has to kind of go about it their way. Like, I'm sure that, like, I've never ghosted anybody, but like I can imagine that a lot of guys do, and a lot of girls do, and it's
Right.
like that's just kind of part of it. Like you just stop messaging back, and
Right.
then hopefully you get the hint. From that perspective, I can understand where she came from. I can understand where he's coming from. It is a bad situation overall.
But if they were dating as long as they have, do you think it was fair? The ghosting would have been mean.
We don't know how. Oh yeah,
We don't know.
We don't know how long. It
For
could have
the
been.
record.
It could have been.
For the record,
It could have been
we
5
don't-
dates.
That's right. We don't know.
Could have been 5
long.
dates.
We don't know how long.
And we
But
know.
But if you dated someone for 5 dates, and ghosting was done, that kind of was like, oh come on.
Oh yeah.
I would have figured we talked enough to know that, like.
Yeah.
But
Shoot me a text.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Exactly.
So, I understand. This is why I turned toxic. I think it's extremely funny. I think that's for entertainment value. It's very funny.
If you really rewind it back, like when I heard him laugh, you can hear the pain in his voice.
Oh
bro.
yeah, definitely.
100%. There was no like, oh, he's like, oh, I'm laughing now. No, dude was hurting. When he
definitely.
laughed. Absolutely. I didn't even laugh. I'm just like, geez.
Some guys put their heart and soul into that stuff, and I
Absolutely.
truly, truly adore it. I truly believe that you should be trying to put your heart and soul into a
100%,
relationship,
especially if you feel the way you feel about something.
but you can't control the other person's response. You can't control the other person's actions. Like that's just how life is, unfortunately. You can love somebody as much as you possibly can, but they may not love you back, and I think that's a perfect example of one of these situations. So it's not why like why I turned toxic. Like it's just like this is just me going through life. And if you decide to then turn toxic because of that situation, then good for you. I hope you find someone that turns you not toxic eventually. But for her, it was kind of like, man, I just dated somebody for a bit, realized maybe we're moving too fast. I didn't have the balls to tell him in person. I still got my rocks off at the end of the night. I hope he got his.
Right.
And we went home.
And that's it.
You know what I mean? And I respect that from her perspective. You know what I mean? I don't think that she did anything wrong. I don't think he did anything wrong. It's just the way life goes.
Fair. Okay.
In my opinion.
All right.
But what is your opinion?
Here's the thing. I don't knock the guy for trying.
No, definitely not.
I don't knock the
I
guy
love
for
him for trying. I
You know
love
what
that
mean?
aspect.
I
think
respect
I
that.
think more guys need to
the
try.
restaurant would not have done what they have done if they didn't think that it was something else.
Yeah, definitely not.
100%. They were all in it, and they helped the guy. But the thing is, though, in the very beginning of that clip, the lady accepted the boyfriend's asking. So here's the thing. I know the gentleman that was speaking was dealing with that heartbreak, and now he's toxic. But don't project your shit onto other people.
Yeah.
Because all relationships are unique in their own
Yeah,
way.
that is true.
They get along in their own way, and there's no need for you to, say, "Oh man, it's gonna end in heart." No, because you don't know their relationship.
Yeah, that is true.
You don't know the Now you.
Those guys could be married with kids. That video. You don't know.
couldn't
We don't know.
You don't know.
You know.
At the end of the day, that man right there, he is heartbroken. He is hurt.
Yeah.
That's just a simple fact. He simply went in. He went all in. Put all his chips in.
All in.
And his number sadly did not come up. That's all. He thought that was the number. It was a 6, but sadly he read it. It was upside down. It's actually a 9.
Yeah. Perfect.
And that's all that is. But at the same time, sir, the gentleman in the beginning of your video, he's not playing at your table. He didn't make the same bet as you.
Yeah.
He played at a different table. And
Yep.
his number was actually a 6.
Yeah. We don't know.
We don't know.
It could be the situation that he used as an example could be 10 times worse.
Absolutely.
She could be the absolute worst.
Oh, she could be the Antichrist for all we know.
Exactly. We
You
don't know.
what I mean? We don't know because that's just one single moment in time.
Telling you.
We don't know what time will tell.
Telling you.
At the end of the day, I get it. You have to tell your story, but don't project your scenario onto other couples because it may not be the case, bro. I get it. You've been hurt, but don't feel like just because you've been through it, that it's that one other person. Now, don't get me wrong. That man is probably not the only one that has been through that scenario.
Yep.
No, I will go further. That man definitely is not the only person that has been through that scenario.
110%.
There are probably couples that have been through mad worse.
110%.
Right? Like, but at the end of the day, brother, don't push the negativity onto other brothers. Because that dude could be happy. But even if he is sad, let him deal with it on his own.
Yeah.
The girl said yes in that scenario. The girl said yes in your scenario. But at the end of the day, you don't know the circumstances. You don't even know that girl. That girl generally could be in love with him.
Yep.
Sadly, yours wasn't.
Yep.
So, if you're gonna end up being toxic, it's toxicity based on your situation.
Yep. Agreed.
That's all that is.
Agreed.
So, that's
Well
my
said.
take on it.
Well said.
I think we're good for the YouTube video this week because I think I just wanted your take on it, but I'm glad it ran this long. But that was my take on the video. I thought it was fascinating. I was watching that. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
interesting.
And I can get it from that perspective because if I wasn't in like a happy relationship or if I've gotten rejected recently, then I would definitely feel a little bit more empathetic towards his feelings about it.
Right.
But I can also put myself in the girl's shoes at the same time or the woman's shoes at the same time. And I can understand her perspective. So it's like, it's just a tough situation overall. You know, not every two people are meant for each other. That's how the game goes, unfortunately.
That's how it is. That's dating for you.
You'll find someone else, man. You'll find someone else.
That's all this is.
Yeah.
That puzzle piece just didn't fit. Just find one that does.
Exactly.
All right. That's it for the YouTube. I know it was a short video, but I'm hoping our discussion made up for it. All right. Now we're going back to our show.
We'll be back.
Nah. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Let me tell you something. 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 God. This is a continuation of the Cutwater challenge. Have we started recording?
Yeah, we're recording for about a minute now.
Oh Jesus Christ. I'm laying down, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm on my second can, as discussed in the previous clip. Lord Jesus. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling those.
Yep.
Yep. You know what, man? You know what? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about these Cutwaters, dude. Whose ideals was that? You know, who in their sick mind was like, yo, let's turn these motherfuckers up with 2 cans and call it.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? Like Four Loko, when Four Lokos were really big.
Dude.
So, and Four Lokos, so there's a whole generation that probably doesn't even know what Four Loko is.
Can you believe that?
Because they
missed out.
minimize them.
Yeah.
They less alcohol
in
content.
Canada, it was they had Four Lokos here.
Yeah.
But what was it? Did they remove the energy or the alcohol part?
Something. I think it was.
It was one of the. But Four Loko, if you missed out on it, it was an energy drink mixed with alcohol.
Yeah, and a lot of it.
A lot.
And the crazy thing is, those were tall cans.
Yes.
They were big.
They were pretty big.
You could have one of them and be absolutely messed up.
Absolutely plastic.
So when we turned 19, which is a drinking age in Canada for our South Korean listener, I remember they had like full-on Four Lokos at like when we first started drinking.
Oh, yeah,
and
no,
then
they had them here, yeah.
I think like within like 1 or 2 years of us turning like 21, 22, there was an American kid that like died from drinking them.
That's Right.
And then all of a sudden, like Four Loko, the company started getting really bad publicity, being like
Yes.
your drinks are, overextending. They have too much content in them. Whether it was the caffeine aspect or whether it was the alcohol aspect, when you have somebody die from your product, like it's never a good look.
thing.
So they dialed it down. They took less caffeine.
They even sponsored DJ Khaled had them in his music
Yeah,
videos.
crazy, man. It's funny too because I think it's still available. You can still go get Four Locos, but
I
they're
don't
like
think
they're nowhere
No.
near what they used to be when we were younger.
definitely
And
not.
what caused the death of that
Definitely not.
kid or
But
whoever.
yeah,
happened
it
to
was
drink
so
it.
bad. Like even in Canada, like I forget. Like I said, there was energy drink and alcohol. I think they removed one of the two.
Yeah.
No, one of the two definitely was removed.
Yeah.
So you could either have the energy or the alcohol in it.
And I
But
think
it was that crazy.
that actually started the like there was the overall sort of approach now, like because back in the day we would be able to go order like vodka Red Bulls and they would mix it for you, or we would be able to
Right.
go order Jaeger bombs, and they would make it for you right on the right at the bar stool kind of thing. But nowadays, whenever you order some sort of an energy drink with a piece of alcohol, they have to give it to you two separately, and then you make the decision to then put it together or not. So, not that Cutwater has caffeine in it, which is kind of takes away from the argument. I don't think it does. But I think it's just there's so many crazy drinks out there that just get you so messed up.
I can't
And
confirm there's no
Cutwater's like the new thing.
It's a new ish.
Yeah.
But they're in little cans, and yet they
just hit
they
hard.
speak to you.
Yeah, they hit hard, man.
They tell you the words that you need to hear.
Like all you really need is two of them, and you're like chilling.
And you're good. You're the life of the party,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, for some
God
people,
damn.
one.
But I mean, yeah, if you're for the right alcohol tolerance, you just need one can.
Yeah. So.
All right, Ryan. I know I just showed you that video on relationships and shit, but I got another relationship situation I want to tell you about
Yes.
that I found this week.
Yes.
That I wanted your take about, because you're the relationship guru.
I'm definitely not the relationship guru.
He is. He's
Do
just
not
being humble.
Do not
Shut
listen
up.
to anything that
Shut
I
up.
say.
All right. So there's this couple based in the UK. They were dating for 7 years.
Good amount of
And-
time?
Yeah, I think so.
Good amount of time?
They recently got engaged. But the reason why the story is getting a bit of a following was because how many times the man proposed to the female.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to give you, I guess, 2 guesses. How many times do you think this man proposed to the female?
My first guess is twice.
No.
Okay. My next guess will be 4 times.
No.
All right. So
Are
what
you
is
ready
it?
for the number?
Please.
This man, she finally said yes to this man on the 43rd time.
God, man. Damn.
43 times.
43 times
This
in
man
7
proposed.
years.
In
What
7
is
years.
the average per year at that point?
Let's do some quick math, shall we? So 43 divided by 7, it's about 6.14 times. 6.14.
6
On
times.
average,
So 6 times a year, and then that's what, once every 2 months?
Yep.
Was it a different ring? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn,
yes,
that's
they're based
crazy.
in the UK, but let's be. Hold on though, because the first time he proposed, it was 6 months into the relationship.
Okay, that's a bit
That's a bit
forward.
soon.
But I've heard.
It's a bit soon.
Some people know. I guess I wouldn't know, but
But her response was, "I loved him at that time.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to say yes to something I later retracted."
Yeah.
From the
That's
first
fair.
try.
That's fair.
That's the first one.
That's fair.
But then, 43 times.
Yeah. Crazy.
40. I'm reading something here. During his 42nd proposal, Sarah promised, "Next time you ask, I'm going to say yes, but you wait."
It's almost like a
And
game.
this was a
A
year
game
after.
at that point.
Yeah. She was so here's the thing. I am not a female, for the record. I identify as a male.
Yep.
Now, however, if someone proposed to me more than once in a relationship,
Yeah.
and I'm not ready,
Yeah.
I'm ending that relationship.
Really?
Well, dude, here's the deal. Here is the listen. The first, even from that first part where it was 6 months in, I get it. That's fine. But I mean, if I'm head over heels over this person,
Yeah.
and I'm crazy about this person, and I know I want to spend the rest of my life with this person,
Yeah.
there is no way in hell I'm reaching 43 times for a proposal.
Yeah.
Right?
So, are we talking about the guy proposing 43 times or the girl
You're saying no.
saying no 42 times?
times.
You know what? Where's
Dude,
the?
I
Where,
don't
what?
even know.
What is your issue?
I'm like, bro, I don't even know where to begin with this. I read this and I'm like, what?
Okay, well, you have to
fuck?
start. Okay, so start from the guy's perspective. Oh, start from the girl's
okay,
perspective.
Let's. You want from the guy's
Start
perspective.
from the woman's perspective.
The woman's perspective.
Rejecting him 42 times.
42 times is crazy.
Crazy.
42 in
Crazy.
7 years.
Yeah.
We just calculated the
Crazy.
average.
I can barely count to 42.
I mean, what are we doing?
I don't even have $42 in my bank
You know
account.
what I mean? 42 times, and you said no?
Crazy.
You dated the guy for, bro, even 5 years in. So let's see. 5 times 6 is what, 30?
Yep.
And so at that time, let's say hypothetically, you said no 30 times at that point.
Yeah.
That's still
Crazy.
fucking crazy.
Crazy.
You're 5 years in and you still don't want to marry this guy?
Crazy.
You still want to be his girlfriend, though.
Yeah.
But what's wrong with being a husband?
Yeah. That's true.
At 5 years in,
That's true.
you got to know, you know?
That is true.
Like,
You'd
I mean,
hope.
like,
You'd hope you know.
You would hope.
Yeah.
But I mean, 5 years in, if you don't know what you're doing, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
This motherfucker stayed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But hey, it worked out in the end. But I'm just saying, if she's gonna be all no about this shit, God knows what she's gonna be no about in the future.
That is true.
You know?
That is true.
I don't know if she's the one, dude. You need to back out of that. In my opinion, in my take, this is Cutwater Carlos telling you, you need to stay away from this, bro. You need to back out.
Yeah. That's respectful.
That is crazy.
That's a respectable
The fact
answer.
that you had to count how many times you proposed is insane in the membrane.
Yeah. Crazy.
Because saying no, being told no one time is embarrassing. It's probably humiliating. But it was 6 months in. She probably made a good case for it, and he understood that. Fair. But, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing?
So now give me the guy's perspective.
All right. From the guy's perspective, he was probably head over heels over this chick. He figured 6 months in, this chick's the one.
Yeah.
I don't need nothing. I need no one else.
Yeah.
She does it all for me.
Yeah.
And 6 months, I'm going to do it. I'm going to propose to her.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
And she said no.
Yeah.
He's probably heartbroken.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't end up like that dude in the freaking TikToks video.
He could have been.
He could have been. But you know
Easily.
what? He pursued. He stayed with it.
Yeah.
For 42 extra times.
Yeah. That is true.
Now. However, my guy, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah,
this
that's
is
crazy.
not romantic.
Crazy.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what she does. She probably, I don't know if she's a fantastic cook or she's like cool with your family, like your family are psychopaths and she's cool with them, or she probably does the Tokyo Sandblaster in the bedroom.
Something.
She does something for this guy. But at the same time, if I'm not sticking past 3, but if I do 3 proposals and she said no all 3 times, I'm going to catch the hint.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean,
We'd hope
what
so.
are we doing?
We'd hope so.
But I'm glad it worked out for her. But still, like, that is such an indicator of what life is going to be like.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what if he wants kids and she's like, no, fuck it.
Yeah. That is true.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, brother. Brother.
Crazy.
I don't even know who to give some people's kids to in this scenario. That was my take from this. There is no reason why a couple should be together if you have to propose 43 times.
Yeah.
No reason.
So,
Ah!
in my opinion, I think they
Please.
actually belong together
Really?
based off of that.
Go ahead.
The guy's crazy enough
Sure.
to try it 43 times,
Yes.
and she's crazy enough to reject him 43 times.
42.
42 times.
Yes.
And it worked out. It's almost like they belong together at that point.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's like a game. It's like going back and forth. Like, are you going to say no this time? Are you going to say yes?
Mm.
I think it's just like the chemistry aspect that they have with each other.
So
That's all I can
So
say.
in the last video, it was one was toxic, one wasn't. But since you're saying both of these motherfuckers are toxic, they belong together.
Exactly. I don't even think in the first video none of them were toxic. I think both of them were just being regular people. The guy turned toxic because of the situation,
Because of her,
but
I
them
don't know. But well,
them going in to the situation, I can't claim them both toxic. I think from this perspective, the guy proposes 6 months in. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But from my personal opinion, you're never going to know someone in 6 months. I think that's a toxic trait of him, if anything. I think she has all the right to say no. But if she rejects him, like, after 2 or 3 times, yes, that's when it becomes toxic, I think, from that perspective. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's such a tough thing, but I think after 7 years of going back and forth 43 times, I think they're both belong to each other because they're both toxic as hell.
Here's a quote from her. He finally won my heart. Okay. It took you 43 times to say that shit. And also the bottom one bothered me too. It says, he should probably get a Guinness World Record, she added. I am grateful he persisted for so... Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I would have been left after this. Probably after the
I
third
think
one.
majority of 99.9% of regular dudes would leave.
Absolutely. I ain't got no time for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want someone that will appreciate me from the get-go.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, is that too much to ask?
Well, I think even within like 6 months, you can't know if you're going to marry someone in 6 months. I don't think so, in my personal opinion.
You can't.
They might not have lived together. You know what I mean? Like, you're going through like sort of the honeymoon phase. You haven't gone through like the hardships together.
Well, I mean, you can tell that to all the marriages that are what do they call those marriages again? The setup ones.
Like the
Arranged marriages.
Arranged marriages, yeah.
Some work out.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But
I think
at
like
the same time, do you feel like I think they're probably just like together because like I don't know.
no, I think arranged marriages work because you guys are sort of basing it off of like like your parents are kind of helping in that sort of aspect. They're picking someone that's normally good for you in a certain sense. Right. Like arranged marriages aren't. I don't think that they're like the old school arranged marriages where it's like, oh, I have a daughter, you guys have never met, you guys would be terrible together, but we're still going to arrange you together. Like, I think arranged marriages nowadays is more like, hey, we can set you up together. If you guys like each other, then, sort of move forward from there. But, like, I don't think that, like, I don't think you'll know enough about that person within 6 months.
Even
like in any situation.
Can you imagine going back to your family being like, yo, she finally said yes after the 43rd time?
Yeah.
I'm like, my motherfucker, why would you even... I don't get it.
They're both toxic.
It's not awkward.
They're both crazy.
It's not awkward as fuck after she says no.
They're both crazy.
Because 100% this dude went to his family to be like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to propose to her again.
Yeah.
Numerous times. Ugh! You know what? I'm going to make the judgment call. Some people's kids for both of them.
Definitely. 110%.
For both of them. You fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
yeah,
that is just insanity.
one of those stories where it's just like those two definitely belong to each other because they're both nuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hey, which is great for them. You know what I mean? Like love is love, I guess, from that perspective. And
I mean,
so long as it works,
but they both found their niche.
perfect.
Ah.
I don't agree with it, but or I wouldn't do with it. I wouldn't do it. Not that I don't agree with it. I wouldn't do it myself, but definitely.
I'm just
Crazy.
saying, I'd feel some type of way after the first one. I don't even know if the relationship could continue after the first one.
Really?
Well, not in that scenario. If I was dating someone, I'd probably date them for like 3 years before I propose.
Yeah.
If they still say no, I'd still be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but what if they give you like a reason?
No, if there's a valid reason where logically it makes sense, sure.
Yeah.
But if they're just like, I don't know, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
Come on. Whatever. Speaking of proposals, now there's a new proposal taking over the internet. That was said yes on the first try. Fucker. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce. Thoughts?
Huge.
Big news.
Huge.
I just read a freaking
Huge
thing
news.
on Instagram. A teacher freaking canceled his class over that shit.
What?
You believe that shit? In college.
See, he belongs with somebody toxic.
Yeah. Absolutely. That
Um,
dude, he needs more time. He needs to go out there and smell the roses and shit.
Hey, no, I
Touch grass.
I usually don't care too much about celebrity
Yeah.
stuff in general, but I'm happy for them. I
Good
like
for
it.
them.
I love
They found love in a hopeless place.
love Taylor,
Yeah.
love Travis.
Do you love
He's
Travis?
a man. He's actually the man.
He
Travis
seems
Kelsey's
He
actually the man.
seems like a dude that
Yeah.
you can have a drink with. And
100%.
He'll be like a stand-up dude. the
Him and his
entire
brother
time.
Jason.
Oh man, I
Yeah.
love his brother, bro.
They're absolute gents.
Now his brother, man, that's a dude. I'd be like, yo, you and me, man, we're gonna be boys
Yeah.
like for life. I can
She's a
tell.
billionaire.
She
Two-
is.
$2
she
billion.
Is in fact, $1 billion.
He's not a billionaire.
He ain't.
Yeah.
But
He's
he could be. And once he
He's
retires,
he's a
who knows?
gangster, man.
He's
I'm
a
telling you, I love it.
gangsta.
I love it.
But to each their own, man. I'm glad they found happiness. They found love in a hopeless place, as I said.
Yeah.
You know, good for them, though. Good for them.
So here's a question that I have
Go
for
ahead.
you, and I usually don't ask these types of questions.
Also, I'll give another thing. Krispy Kreme, the day they announced the engagement, they served a free donut between like 5 and 7 o'clock
That's crazy.
that day. Simply because of that.
They're so smart.
It's like, damn.
So smart.
Anyways, yes, by all means. What's your question?
So one of the
by all
most
means, I sound like a Ghanaian. By all means.
but one of the most common questions that most guys get asked in a situation like Travis,
Right.
would you ever date a lady that makes more money than you?
Ooh. Yeah. Here's the deal.
Same.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
waiting for that.
Yo, fuck that shit. Yo, listen, bro. If she make more money than me, 100%.
It's just because it's funny because there's a lot of people that probably
Wouldn't. Yo, they got small dick syndrome. That's what that their problem is. Yo, I got no shame in nothing, bro. Yo, if a girl make more than me, it's okay. That doesn't mean anything. Why does that have to be the thing? You know, freaking French Montana.
yes.
He just got it's reported. I don't know if it's true, but it was reported he just got engaged to the Princess of Dubai.
Yeah. Amazing. Gangster.
He definitely don't make no money than her. You know what her
Definitely
net worth is? 18 billion.
$18 billion. Crazy.
He's not even close.
No. Good for French.
Right? Teach
Yeah.
her own. He's happy.
Yeah, exactly.
I know I would be.
I think majority of people would be.
Right? So fuck out of here with
Yeah.
this. Oh, my girl can make more. Fuck you. Now, I'm just saying, if my girl made more than me, I know she take care of me. Shit. She take care of the bills and all that shit. I'm not going to be no goddamn, that live at home and do some shit because I need activities because I'm just going to be bored. But shit, on those days off from work, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. All right? You heard it from Cutwater Carlos first. All right, all you motherfuckers out there that that are in your asses, raised up saying, "Oh, be a man and shit." It's 2025, motherfucker. Taxes, rent,
Okay.
and people taking your goddamn jobs.
So wait a second.
Go ahead.
So if you were in French Montana's perspective,
Yeah?
and then she goes to you, it says
Yeah.
French. I don't even know if that's a real name. Look French.
I'm French. Huh?
Look French.
Huh?
I have $18 billion. You don't have
Yeah.
to work another day in your life.
Right.
You could stay at home and do
I
whatever
don't
the hell
have
you
to
want.
release
You would
another
work.
album.
You would work.
I don't have to release another album.
You don't gotta do anything.
No single.
You don't gotta do anything.
Nothing. I'm chilling.
You'd be a
But
traditional.
Do you want
You'd
me
be a
at home?
traditional house
A house husband.
Yeah, house husband.
I take care of the kids and shit. Why the fuck not?
That sounds like an absolute dream to me.
Hey, right.
I'll be honest
I
with you.
mean, come on.
Absolute
Imagine
dream.
you have to stay. You get to stay home playing league and shit.
Yeah,
Clutch.
telling you.
And all she has to do is just go out there and just be the princess.
Yeah.
Clutch.
Yep.
Clutch. Fuck out of here. Miss me with all these dudes out here with their testosterone levels being. And you know what, dude? You Andrew Tate fans can go ahead and do all you want to and shit. Fuck y'all. Sit behind your keyboards and type how fucking I'm a man and blah blah blah. Fuck you. Y'all haven't had poontang in nearly 6 years. That's all I gotta say about that.
Telling you, man.
Speaking of league, I went to FanExpo this past weekend.
Yes.
I
Yes.
totally forgot about that. It slipped my mind because of
It's a good way to end the episode.
right.
Tell us about your adventures.
It was quick and painless. Anyways, thank you guys so much.
Wow.
No, I was there for maybe like an hour and a half.
That's it?
I know.
It's a whole day thing.
I know. Hear me out.
You gotta
Hear
go
me-
there.
Hear me out.
You
I
grab
went
some
by my
food.
lonesome.
You grab a drink.
I know. I went by
You
my
LARP a
lonesome.
little bit.
I did not do that. I was in no attire to LARP.
This guy, man.
I know. I was in no attire to LARP.
You're just Carlos.
But it was.
I'm just-
I went
I'm just
on
here-
The Sunday. I went on the Sunday and it was packed as fuck still.
Of course.
No. Hear me out. Usually it's the Friday, Saturday days that are packed.
Yeah.
But Sunday was insanely packed. I'm like, damn, there's so many people.
Yeah.
But I did walk around. I went on like 3 levels, and I walked and walked. I even considered I didn't even buy merch
Ah.
because it was just overpacked with people.
Yeah.
But I saw some awesome costumes. I even saw them. They had a League of Legends tournament there.
Very cool.
That was incredible. They
Yeah.
even had a Warcraft tournament over there as
Yeah,
well.
Very
Separate.
cool.
Phenomenal. And overall, though, just saying, if you're gonna go, I think next time I'm gonna go on the Saturday, because the Sunday it was cheaper, but way too many people, far too many people.
So if you're gonna go and it be packed, you might as well go on the most packed days. What you're
I
saying?
guess so, because it was insanely packed.
Well, they had a Thursday event, didn't
They
they?
had a Thursday. I think it was like between 4 and 9 o'clock.
So I'm wondering if that's like that's the most dead time.
Probably,
Thursday.
yeah,
Yeah.
most likely.
That makes sense.
But see, because I work, I'm in the office. Let's see, if my office was open, I would have went after work, because I'm like right there. But it didn't work out to be that way. But overall, though, it was still a good time. I enjoyed it. You know, got my steps in for the Fitbit, and it was good.
All right.
I enjoyed
All right.
it. Now, well, did I wish I had a few Cutwaters in me at that time? Probably. But at the same time, it was still, if you're an anime fan and you live and breathe it, not even anime, if you're a fan of entertainment or like fiction and all that, do it, because I saw some weapons out there that were fucking mental. They had like some swords and it was incredible. It was incredible. It was a sight to see. It was a sight to behold.
Crazy.
Overall, FanExpo, never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. That's all I got to say about that. This is Carlos. This is Cutwater Carlos with his, which flavor is it? Lime margarita.
Shout out to FanExpo.
Mm.
Shout out to Cutwater.
Mm.
Shout out to relationships.
Yeah.
I think that's it, folks. So when
Ryan, what you got planned this long weekend?
Well, I actually have the whole week off. I'm not going back to work.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
You know, shout out to our boy Murphy Lee. You know, the 1-year-old.
Murphy Lee, not the rapper, by the way. I wish I knew the rapper. He seems like a cool guy.
Yeah. Shout out to Murphy Lee.
Yeah.
First birthday for the child, which is dope.
Mm.
You know, Sunday, hopefully hit up a patio.
As well.
And then, yeah, the rest of the week is just
you against the world.
Just a chill, man.
Good.
Just
I
chill.
like it. I like it.
I think.
Oh,
you know.
wait. I guess, did you get the new Gears?
No, I didn't.
I heard it was ass.
I see a lot of people have been playing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Like live streaming and
Looks good to me, yeah.
Well, I mean, I haven't played it on PlayStation yet.
It's the original first Gears that came out.
It's the 2 games. I
Yeah.
believe it's 2 games.
But I think it's like the original like sort of engine that it ran on during that time as well. So like from everybody that did play Gears, there was like 5 of them.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure that everyone was like, hey, the perfection of like the movement and the perfection of the engine was in the last Gears. So then I think when people are like thinking about nostalgia and thinking about buying these like reloaded games, they're probably like, oh, it's going to be like Gears 5 again. You know what I mean? It'll be fun, this and that. But it's like, no, man, it's the original engine where they had those like buggy kind of feel to the game and like nothing was perfected yet.
Right.
And it took them 5 games to get to that point eventually.
Right.
I think that's one thing that people forget about. So yeah, I've heard it's very like clunky and very boxy because it's the old originating game from Gears. And guys, we live in a capitalist society. You don't think that they have this stuff? They could release it, but they're waiting on it. Like, I think it's funny because that's one thing that people forget, where it's like,
I'm saying y'all should have waited.
yeah, like you wait for it. They either put updates.
We live in a day and age. They release the video games. There's gonna be bugs.
Yeah, or
there's always bugs.
They're gonna do Gears War Reloaded 1, Gears Reloaded 2, Gears Reloaded 3. Like, why would they give it to you up front?
Gears of War for all we know.
Why would they give it to you up front?
You know. That's why they make you. You know, it reminds me of these freaking the PlayStation controllers.
Yeah.
You know how you have to replace them? They cost like $100.
Mm-hmm.
You think they're gonna give it to you a lifetime play? No. It's gonna fuck up, and you have to buy a new one.
Video game manufacturers are the most toxic boyfriends.
Absolutely, because they know how to fucking make money off of you.
They're the most toxic boyfriend and
100%.
girlfriend. So
you guys are hearing
don't be
about
mad
this
at it.
article about the 43 times. Y'all motherfuckers are still saying yes after 76 times.
Hey, I've bought in every single COD. I've been proposed to by Call of Duty for
how many years? Or
I've been proposing to them.
After how many years?
After what is it? I started playing in like high school. So
have
it's been
they
like,
ever said yes to any
they've
of
never
the
given me love.
Want?
No, but I
still
propose.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is. All right. That's it this week for Cutwater Carlos.
Cutwater Confessions.
Cutwater Confessions with Carlos. Who knows? Maybe I'll have another episode of like these. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun this episode.
And as we can
Not
see,
that I don't have fun other episodes. Just this episode was.
Carlos is extremely drunk. Shout out to Cutwater. Shout out to FanExpo. Not shouting out to the capitalistic gaming developers.
Amen to that.
But
y'all need to fucking get your shit together.
We'll check you next week.
Yeah, but don't forget to like and subscribe always, and tell your friends, because we do this shit. But on that note, I am Carlos.
Enjoy the long weekend, and I'm Ryan.
I am Cutwater Carlos.
And I'm enjoy the long weekend, Ryan.
And this is The Blank with Cutwater Carlos and Ryan. And as always, if it's not Cutwater, but you know what? No, with Cutwater, fill it in. Fill it in.
Peace, everybody.
Bye bye.